Hello, and welcome to Darth Grumpy Dad. So I'm going to do here really quick the Solo 45 with the Wizard. And because I'm lazy and I don't feel like, oh, I got a bunch of stuff because I've been practicing a little, made a video, deleted it because I realized I messed up and I forgot. On your legendary gems for this, you must use the Legacy of Dreams because it gives you a huge, like that's mine's just at rank 9, and it's 37% bonus damage, right? For each legendary item I have. Right? So it's a huge bonus. 37% bonus. Right? Okay, so read the whole thing. While you have no set bonuses equipped, every legendary item you have equipped increases your damage dealt by 37.50% and reduces your damage taken by 2%. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? See what I'm saying? It's like 12% times 37. So you're doing a ton of damage. So that's what makes this 45 so easy to do. Even without it being at level 9, I think it's like 12% damage for every item you have. So it's like 100% damage. It's even if it's only 10% extra damage or 1 or 2. I don't know what it is at 0. I'd have to look it up, but it's still a lot of damage. So I get rid of all this because I just rolled over. Oh, Cinder Coat, there's another one. Ooh, I'd still have to roll. Compared to that to the one I'm wearing. I'd be able to, well, You know what, I think it's better. I just need to roll sockets on it. And I'll be able to, because I use that Cinder Coat for my farming build with the Firebird's Wizard. But anyways, 45, GR45, no set, right? So you can't have any green items on at all. This is pretty easy. Now, like I said, I'm lazy and I didn't change my Firebird skills at all. So it's still, A is Explosive Blast, Chain Reaction, Right Trigger, Disintegrate, Chaos Nexus, X, Energy Twister, Gale Force, Y, Magic Weapon, Conduit, B, Teleport, Safe Passage, RB, Diamond Skin, Prism, right, gives me more Arcane Return, and my passives I have on are Audacity, Unwavering Will, Astral Presence, and Evocation. In the cube, I've got Orb of Infinite Depth, Herbrash's Binding, and Flavor of Time. Right? That's just for this 45. Right? I do use Herbrash's Binding on my farming build because I can do this all day long. Now, these Gloves of Worship that dropped there, I just got lucky. Those dropped. But Gloves of Worship, any legendary gloves that have decent intelligence and crit hit damage or crit hit chance on them, that's what I need to roll on these is crit hit chance, baby. Let's keep chance to stun. There's crit hit chance. Come on, man. Don't be a douchebag. Come on now. There we go. 10% crit hit chance. What you always want on your gloves. No matter what your build is, no matter what you're doing, You want crit, and your main attribute, whether it's strength, intelligence, dexterity, whatever on your character. You want crit it. This is not bad, but I mean it's got black hole damage. They're just mantles of channeling. Really, on your shoulders, you want intelligence, maybe vitality, life armor, but mostly you want it to have resource and cooldown reduction. You want both those stats and at least your intelligence, right? This doesn't have it. I'm not worried about it. Cinder Coat reduces resource cost of fire skills by 25%. Right, and that's what all we're going to be doing in there is using fire skills. And it comes with 20% fire skill damage. You can up to, right? And I got it to 19. And then I just got Broken Crown. I got 6% crit hit chance on it, some intelligence, and I'll get an extra gem drop. Better would be Leoric's Crown, but I don't think I had a Leoric's that had intelligence on it or whatever. I don't know. I know I generally save them so I can use them on... Oh, that's why, because my Leoric's Crown has dexterity and it's primal, and it dropped for my monk. So I'm just going with the Broken Crown because it's a common drop, right? Because, if I do roll with this on a... Like, I'm going to want to roll crit hit chance on it, and then it's still going to have dexterity. So that's why I just went with this, because it's still better, because I got crit hit chance. I made a Hellfire Amulet, which, by the way, so you know, Act 2, this little chicky boo right here, Squirt, this is where you buy the plans for the Hellfire Amulet and Hellfire Ring. Right? One of these you don't need. You can't... and I always forget which one it is. It's no good anymore. It's no longer a part of the game. But she still sells it here because so that they can still have it on the 360 or some version, I don't know. And this is also where you buy essences that you can use to convert gems, like a topaz gem to an emerald gem, or vice versa. Diamonds to... This is where you get Ritz Bell for the Staff of Hurting. But I'm off topic. So then that will be available to craft here. Craft the Hellfire Amulet of Intelligence. And I rolled, I didn't worry about the crit damage on anything. I just rolled fire damage, intelligence and fire damage. Crit fire damage would have been way better, but I wasn't messing around. Bracers, Wrestler's Folly. The damage of Energy Twister is increased by 233%, and it periodically pulls lesser enemies within 30 yards, right? This one came with crit hit chance, maxed out at 6. I rolled 18% fire damage on it. So, alright, and then I gambled for a bunch of mystery orbs, and I went to the cube, and I upgraded them from rare to legendary, right? Give you a quick demo here. Do I even have enough? Yeah, I do. Right? And you can do this with, to get some of your other pieces too if you need. Or you can just craft, there we go, see, Primordial Soul. And upgrade it to legendary till I got an Etched Sigil. The reason I want the Etched Sigil is because it gives you 241, this particular one, 241% extra energy twister damage. It came with 8% crit hit chance, so I rolled it for 4 arcane crit hits grant for arcane, which is why you want so much crit hit damage on stuff, because the more crit hits you get, the more arcane you have. Next is my ring. I just grabbed a convention of elements. I rolled some crit hit damage on it. It already came with max crit hit chance and 500, and it's ancient, so you could augment it. My obsidian ring of the zodiac. This dropped from me early on. You could use just about any. I'm just using that one because it's the one I got. If I wanted to be more genuine about this, I could grab the one. I'm sure I've got it in here. Still my old one. Or maybe not. I might have it on my... But generally, let's see. You're going to want to find your obsidian ring. See this one right here. This is a good one. 6% crit hit chance. 6% attack speed. Roll your attack speed off of the socket. And then it gives you cooldown and resource reduction to work, right? Good ring. And you want it on here because hitting with resource spending attacks reduces cooldowns by 1 second, right? So that just means I'm going to be able to use my diamond skin and my teleport more often. And you want your diamond skin up as much as possible because for 3 seconds it gives you 40% of your life shield and it gives you arcane power cost reduction by 9. Right, so you want it up as much as possible. You want 100% uptime on it. Like I said, getting your teleport to use more often is nice too. Right, so that's why I'm using this convention of elements because it's easy to get one with both crits, and they always come with a socket. Right, it could have went with a Halo of Carini and Storm Armor, but Storm Armor doesn't generate as much arcane return as Diamond Skin does. That's why I prefer it. Boots, I just made a pair of boardwalkers at the blacksmith. Pants, just made a pair of skeleton pants at the blacksmith. Rolled some armor on it. And I could have just like forged a bunch of level 70 boots and upgraded them to legendary, but it was just faster to just craft a pair of boots, right? The boardwalkers, level 70 boots. Witching hour, to get that, I did. Either I gambled or I made a lot of like 5 or 6 level 70 waistbands. Went to the cube and upgraded them from rare to legendary. Got a witching hour and away we go. So that's the basic build. Now again, I have my death wish that's sanctified from my Firebirds build. Pair of gloves, the drop, channeling, cinder coat, broken crown. Skills, all the same skills. Slightly different stuff in the cube. Paragon. I've taken all the Paragon out. Just to show you how badass this Legacy of Dreams gem is. So now we're going to go pop this 45. It is. There's Uber. I forgot. It's been such a long time since I'd done this 45. I forgot how important it was to use the LOD. Like I said, even at night, see, everything's just dying. And really, I can just hold down the laser beam.
There's a Solo 133 with craptastic gear.
Oops. That Uncle Phil took my shit out. Get out of that. See, but I'm still pretty much wasted everything with just the beam. And that etch sigil does throw a few tornadoes from now and again. That extra tornado. See, if I just hold this down.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it.
Just hold down my diamond skin and my explosive blast so they go on. Hopefully I can get something out of it right away.
Oh, hey, I got another petrified scream.
Nice. Petrified screams are still good for leveling people. If you get to a 125 on it, they're easily to a 70 and in the 100. See, look at all them orbs. That LOD is just freaking crazy. Crazy. Not ready yet. Speed pylon, sweet. Let's make sure tornadoes had that bad boy. At this point, I'm just running around holding RB, RB and A down for my diamond skin and my explosive blast, and hitting right trigger anytime I get into a crowd. And pretty much saving the tornadoes just for elite mobs, for E-packs. Ooh, get those. Here we go. Oh, I didn't go. Your follower, by the way. Best weapon you can find for him, put a socket on it, put a green gem in it. Uh, Spalders and Zakarot, so you don't have to repair your gear all the time. Gold skin for the gold. A lot of diamonds in it because the more dexterity your follower has, the lower the cooldowns on his skills are. Broken crown for the double gem drops. Flavor of time. So I guess, I don't know, I guess I didn't need flavor of time in the cube. Because my follower has it. I don't know, I was just looking for something to put on. Nemesis bracers. Avarice band for gold. If you're pushing, you're going to want Oculus. Ring of Grandeur, so you can get the double death breath, right? Follower cannot die token. Gloves of worship on him also. But a lot of this is, but like I was saying, this is just, I put it together thinking get it done. So you could probably use whatever else I had in the, I could have used anything in that third cube slot if I'd have been paying attention, thinking a little better. Because as you can tell, I mean, this is like, with the LOD I'm in, this is not hard. This is very simple. Pretty much walking around holding RB and A and just hitting the disintegrate beam occasionally to group guys together. Now I'm hitting him with everything I got and he's done. I'll just drop these all on ice blink, I guess. So go back to town. Three minutes and 47 seconds to do a solo 45 with no set bonuses. There you go. Like I said, it takes a little bit of prep for it. But if you have the LOD gem, half that prep I done, you probably don't need. Probably just the LOD, a couple other, some of this gear. Might not even need any of it. Probably just your Death Wish and the LOD. So, if you found this content helpful, if you enjoy listening to me drone on, please follow me here at Twitch on Darth Grumpy Dad and hop over to YouTube and subscribe, like, share videos on my YouTube channel, also called Darth Grumpy Dad. I hope you all have fun, enjoy running this